February 1785. Several children accused Ellie Kedward of luring them into her home to draw blood from them. Kedward is found guilty of witchcraft, banished from the village during a particularly harsh winter, and presumed dead. November 1786. By midwinter, all of Kedward's accusers, along with half of the town's children, vanish. Fearing a curse, the townspeople flee Blair and vow never to utter Ellie Kedward's name again. November 1809. The Blair Witch Cult is published. This rare book, commonly considered fiction, tells of an entire town cursed by an outcast witch. 1824. Burkittsville is founded on the Blair site. August 1825. 11 witnesses testified to seeing a pale woman's hand reach up and pull 10-year-old Ellen Treacle into Tappy East Creek. Her body is never recovered, and for 13 days after the drowning, the creek is clogged with oily bunches of sticks. March 1886. 8-year-old Robin Weaver is reported missing, and searches parties are dispatched. Although Weaver returns, one of the search parties does not. Their bodies are found weeks later at Coffin Rock, tied together at the arms and legs and completely disemboweled. November 1940 through May 1941. Starting with Emily Hollins, a total of 7 children are abducted from the area surrounding Burkittsville, Maryland. May 25, 1941. An old hermit named Rustin Parr walks into a local market and tells the people there that he is finally finished. After police hike for 4 hours to his scheduled house in the woods, they find the bodies of 7 missing children in the cellar. Each child has been realistically murdered and disemboweled. Parr admits to everything in detail, telling authorities that he did it for an old woman ghost who occupied the woods near his house. He quickly convicted and hanged. October 20th, 1994. Montgomery College students Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard, and Michael Williams arrive in Burkittsville to interview locals about the legend of the Blair Witch for a class project. Heather interviews Mary Brown, an old and quiet, insane woman who has lived in the area all her life. Mary claims to have seen the Blair Witch one day near Tappy Creek in the form of a hairy, half-human, half-animal beast. October 21st, 1994. In the early morning, Heather interviews 2 fishermen who tell the filmmakers that Coffin Rock is less than 20 minutes from the town and easily accessible by an old logging trail. The filmmakers hike into Black Hills Forest shortly thereafter, and they are never seen again. October 25th, 1994. The first APB is issued. Joshua's car is found later in the day parked on Black Rock Road. October 26, 1994. The Maryland State Police launched their search of the Black Hills area. Operation that lasts 10 days and includes up to 100 men aided by dogs, helicopters, and even a flyover by a Department of Defense satellite. November 5, 1994. The search is called off after 33,000 man-hours fail to find a trace of the filmmakers or any of their gear. Heather's mother, Aggie Donahue, begins an exhaustive personal search for her daughter and 2 companions. June 19, 1995. The case is declared inactive and unsolved. October 16, 1995. Students from the University of Maryland Department discover a duffel bag containing film cans, DAT tapes, video cassettes, a HI-8 video camera, Heather's journal, and a CP-16 film camera buried under the foundation of a 100-year-old cabin. When the evidence is examined, Burkittsville Sheriff Ron Cravens announced that the 11 rolls of black and white film and 10 H-18 videotapes are indeed the property of Heather Donahue and her crew. December 15, 1995. After an initial study of the bag's contents, select pieces of film footage are shown to the families. According to Angie Donahue, there are several unusual events, but nothing conclusive. The families question the thoroughness of the analysis and demand another look. February 19, 1996. The families are shown a second group of clips that local law enforcement officials consider to be fake. Outraged, Miss Donahue goes public with her criticism, and Sheriff Cravens restrict all access to the evidence, and restriction that 2 lawsuits failed to lift. March 1st, 1996. The Sheriff's Department announces that the evidence is inconclusive and the case is once again declared inactive and unsolved. The footage is to be released to the families with the legal limit of its classification runs out on October 16, 1997. October 16, 1997, the footage of their children's last days is turned over to the families of Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard, and Michael Williams. Angie Donahue contacts Haxon Films to examine the footage and piece together the events of October 20th through 28th, 1994.